What's up, guys? My name is Adrian. I'm from Deviant Reacts, and today I'm going to be reacting to My Hero Academia Season 1, Episode 8. So, what happened last time? The fight between Bakugo and Deku. At the very end, we heard that the heroes won because Deku used the power of All Might to punch up through the roof, and that allowed what is that girl's name? I think it starts with an O. I can't remember it. But it allowed her to levitate herself in order to catch the bomb, which in turn made them one. Now, so now we have to deal with the aftermath of that. I do not know how Bakugo is going to feel about that, right? Because we saw in the last episode that Bakugo has massive pride issues. Like, he has spent his whole life being praised of being, the strong dude, the one with amazing powers, or, the one that's going to be the best superhero above All Might and stuff like that. And to lose against Deku, who he sees as, like, bottom of the barrel, not only does something to his pride, but then makes him, like, question whether or not Deku has, lied to him in the past because, or, deceived him in some way all these years, right? So I don't know whether or not we're going to see the other people perform their scenarios. We might, but I'm not too sure if it's going to focus on that. But without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure to support the original content, as always. And let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and...
Are you okay?
Dang, whoever voices All Might, I want him to, voice an esports match or something.
That's why I want to beat you! Because you're amazing!
That neck gear does not look comfortable at all.
If we didn't hold back at all, Deku would beat me with his quirk.
Let's go review your work.
Cool your
Whether
jets.
you win or lose, you can always take something away from an experience like this.
He is, traumatized.
The MVP of this exercise is young Ida.
Shouldn't he be one of the heroes instead since they're the winner?
He was the only one who truly adapted to his assigned role. I'll explain. Bakugo's judgment was clouded by a personal...
Izumi does All Might, not know what she's talking about.
As I pointed out earlier, launching a large-scale attack indoors was a foolish move. Ida was fully prepared for his opponent's arrival. He had a strategy and never lost sight of his mission to protect the dummy weapon, even if he was spoiled in the end.
What is... Oh, he's fallen in love.
Technically, the hero team won, yes, but they took advantage of the fact that this was training.
Okay.
Momo Yaoyorozu!
Momo Yaoyorozu.
Submitted to the hero course based on recommendations.
Oh. I wonder who recommended her.
On to the next match. Match 2.
Okay, so we're getting the other people's.
And Team I will be the villain.
For your own safety, go outside. I'm sure our opponents intend
So you're just gonna, phrase everything?
but we've already won. Try yourself up if you want, but it might be hard to fight me with no skin on the bottom of your feet.
Ugh. Oh, this just feels painful. Feels painful.
Whoa, he's so strong.
Oh gosh, it feeds even more into his pride. He has both ice and fire, or freezing and heat.
Shoto Todoroki, another of the 4 admitted to the hero course based on recommendations.
Okay.
Quirk, half cold, half hot. He freezes with his right side and burns up that charge with his left.
I wonder if that guy can create tornadoes, right? Because he can control the heat and the coldness. That's how tornadoes are usually created, or wind. I wonder what her quirk is. Is super intelligence. That dude looks like an electric type gym leader. Or he reminds me of the gym leader Sinnoh, I think. Right? Diamond and Pearl.
That's a wrap. Now watch how a pro exits like he's got somewhere.
Okay, you guys, that is a hero.
Oh, there's Bakugo. I was wondering where he was at. Oh, is he transforming back?
I can't hold this form any longer. I barely have time to teach a class.
Come on, All Might. I know you passed your powers on to this boy, but you can't.
Oh,
spoil
she
him.
knows.
I am trying not to play favorites. I wanted to consider his feelings, though. He needed to see that he was capable of winning the exercise. Will you please not talk so loudly about One for All when anyone around you could hear? Only a select few people know the secret of One for All. There's you, the principal, and a very close friend of mine. Young Midoriya too, of course, but no one else knows the truth about my powers.
You're the #1 hero in the world, All Might.
The young
Does
friend's
it
gonna be like a
really matter
villain,
if you were
right?
Born with your quirk or not?
You're finally awake.
It's late afternoon.
Rise and shine,
Oh
Sonny.
gosh.
I missed all my afternoon classes. Mr. Aizawa
I mean, it is what it is.
me with his scarf.
Hey, it's Midoriya.
Oh wait, they're still in class? It looks like it's like 5, 6 o'clock.
Man, I don't know what you were saying during that match, but you were all fired up, huh?
So, anyway, want to grab a bite sometime? What kind of stuff you like?
Anything sweet. Hey, Deku! Why didn't you
Oh.
do your injuries?
Oh, poor guy.
It has to do with how much stamina I'm using.
Stamina?
Hey, where's Bakugo?
Where's Kacchan?
We tried to stop him from leaving, but he wouldn't listen. You just missed him.
Kacchan! Wait up!
What?
Oh, nope, never mind.
I haven't told anyone this secret. Not even
Wait, you're not gonna tell him.
something.
He's most likely to be a villain.
Maybe that I wasn't hiding my quirk from you. It was given to me by someone else.
How dumb do you think I am? Borrowed power? Don't
Yep.
talk to me like I'm an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
You already made a fool out of me in that damn training exercise.
Launching a large-scale attack indoors was a foolish move.
Absolutely.
Crap! I even agreed with what that girl said! My attack was so stupid! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! You'll never beat me again, you bastard! Don't even try!
There you are!
Oh my goodness.
Just so you know, pride is an important.
I love how his like theme song always plays.
Certainly have the abilities to become a pro hero.
Save your speeches. I'll be more famous than you, and I'll do it without your help.
Right. I guess he's already over it.
Oh, he's definitely not over it.
Childhood friends turned enemies.
Kacchan,
Well,
there's a fire under it.
what you call them, childhood friends?
That doesn't change what I have to do.
I don't know.
Sayonara.
All right. What's gonna happen now? What this episode helps with is letting us know both Bakugo's and Deku's goals. I guess you call them goals, like something they're trying to like reach for, something they're trying to strive for, right? Because we got Deku's. Deku, I mean, one of his goals is to beat Bakugo and you know, to become stronger than him, because Deku sees Bakugo as like the strongest, right? But then, you know, Deku also just wants to be a hero in general, whereas Bakugo, his is becoming the #1 hero, you know, to even surpass All Might. And for both of them, I feel like they sort of have the same goal sense. Oh wait, hold on.
None of us were prepared for what was to come. All Might warned us about cunning villains.
Hey, what do you think will happen when the
What the heck?
is finally killed by the villains.
Okay, so we finally get, I'm guessing it's the main villain for season 1, right? So before I go on that, what I was talking about, I believe Deku and Bakugo sort of have the same type of goal set, right? Just to become better, right? And to become the best hero. But where I feel like they diverge, or where I feel like they're different, is that the way Bakugo goes for it is a lot more of a selfish, I guess, reason. He's doing it just to become the best. He already sees himself as the best. He just wants to be surpass All Might and stuff like that. Whereas Deku, it seems like him wanting to become a hero and the best hero and whatnot seems to come from a more selfless, I guess, existence. So yeah, I see both their goals as similar, if not the same, but I feel like Deku's comes from more of a selfless existence, whereas I feel like Bakugo's comes from more of a selfish type of existence. So this new villain, this villain that we finally got introduced, the hand dude, right? The one that we saw in the intro. What's gonna happen to that, right? Deku says in a few days, so I don't know if there's gonna be a time skip in the next episode. It's gonna be like the few days where the villains attack, or is it like hinting towards like a couple episodes from now? And then what are the villains going to do? Part of me thinks that the villains are going to try to attack like the class while All Might's teaching, right? With like Deku and Bakugo and all those other people. So we kind of like see them in action. Like that's what like first comes to mind, is that they're going to attack the class while he's teaching and stuff like that, and then maybe that puts All Might out of commission for a little bit, to where like Deku and Bakugo and maybe the whole class in general will have to take up pursuing this villain. But I also look at it as like, if you're a villain, right, why would you attack a class in UA, right? UA is known to be the most prestigious hero academy, so you would think that they would have like the best hero teachers, the best hero classmen, the best hero security, just the best of everything. So why would you voluntarily go to that place and try to attack it, right? So I feel like, if the villains are smart, which it seems like he's more of a maniacal, smart villain than he is like a brawly type of villain. So I would like to think that if he's like as smart as I think he is, he would not attack the school, but somehow find All Might when he's maybe training Deku, or have him answer like a distress call or something like that, to where they find All Might alone. I don't know. I just feel as if there's going to be a point of where All Might is not able to fight this intense battle, and then Deku or the people in the classroom will have to, I guess, step up in a sense to the battle of the villain. But yeah, that was my reaction to My Hero Academia Season 1, Episode 8. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to let me know any more about My Hero Academia, put in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.